What is going on, world? What's up, YouTube? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new episode of the Phase 5 Show. Welcome everyone to the Phase 5 Show, the best Phase 5 podcast here on YouTube. And I'm super excited about our episode here today. We have a lot of stuff to talk about, so let's get into it. With the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War multiplayer being revealed to the world, guys, we were able to, of course, see some of the new modes, the new things that they're working on behind the scenes over at Treyarch, but we also get a sense of some of the modes that are coming back. In particular, guys, my favorite game mode of all time in the Call of Duty franchise, Search and Destroy. And what I gotta say, guys, is by the looks of what we're seeing on screen from just, the multiplayer reveal, and then, of course, kind of showing us some gameplay elements that we were able to watch from a number of different streamers and content creators, we were able to see what the game is going to kind of feel like and what it's going to look like at the end of the day. And what I will tell you guys is that Search and Destroy, especially on some of the maps that were shown, Armada in particular, and you could even argue with Satellite as well, is of course, guys, the amount of, just different locations and the strategies, I believe, that are going to come into the Search and Destroy, game mode. In particular, just, of course, from a competitive standpoint, obviously with the CDL coming into its second year, and then, of course, even just casual players, it's going to be something really special. And obviously, guys, I love the trick shotting and sniping communities, so trick shotting in Black Ops Cold War on some of these maps look to be something that could certainly be pretty awesome, to say the least. So what I'll say, though, is with Search and Destroy coming back, guys, I think we all knew it was. It was definitely going to come back. Obviously, with Modern Warfare, we got Search and Rescue that, that came out. And I loved Search and Rescue. I thought that was a really cool game mode. But there's nothing like the Search and Destroy game mode. And I've stated this a number of times in the past, guys, that I feel that Call of Duty, as far as from a competitive standpoint, should have went the route of just doing Search and Destroy. Because I think it's a lot easier to understand. And I think that the amount of strategies would be absolutely insane. I mean, you could say that it would be similar to like CSGO and what CSGO does in their competitive circuit, but I think that the CDL having one specific game mode that each team is just trying to master, like Search and Destroy, which is very easy to understand. You get one life, so on and so forth. Sure, it doesn't create a ton of epic moments where people are getting stringing tons and tons of kills because there's only, you only get one life, but I think that it does create some significant competition and, a lot of different types of strategies that we've seen over the years with CSGO, with something totally similar to that of Search and Destroy. But nonetheless, guys, I'm very excited with Search and Destroy returning to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I think it's going to actually open up a lot of opportunity to not only, just from the maps alone, guys, the Miami map as well. You could even argue with Moscow, and pretty much all the maps that were revealed to us during the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War multiplayer reveal. I gotta say, I'm really excited about it, and I think Search and Destroy is going to work really well. Now, as far as the other game modes that were introduced, VIP Escort and such, I think they're interesting. I'm probably not going to, be playing them a lot. Those are probably going to be game modes that I will try, but I don't know, and I don't believe that I'm going to be one of those people that play those game modes a lot unless they're a part of the competitive playlist or something along those lines, because I'm more so I want to play in the the league play competitive playlists and such, and we know Search and Destroy is going to be one of those game modes in there, so I'm going to be mainly doing those. But I'll definitely try VIP Escort and some of these other new game modes that are coming out, like Fire Team and such. But overall, guys, I love that they are consistently trying to evolve what they're doing, that being Treyarch as well as Infinity Ward, with changing things up, to, bringing, and kind of utilizing the resources they have to be able to create new game modes and such. I think it's really awesome. What it's going to look like as far as, from a long-term perspective, maybe it'll just be a one-hit wonder. Maybe it'll be, something that's, these game modes will last for a long time. I'll never forget, MW3 with Cranked. That was a game mode I thought that really had potential legs to go into other games, and it ended up not really going anywhere. And so, obviously, guys, I think that there are going to be some of these game modes that may stay around for a long time, especially if they're really popular, but then there's going to be some that are just one-hit wonders, and then they're not going to, see the light of day anymore. But I like playing the classic game modes. Modern Warfare, guys, of course, Search and Destroy, but Search and Rescue I really enjoyed, and I also really enjoyed 2v2 Gunfight. So I'm hoping some of those types of modes definitely come into Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. But I'm excited, guys. I'm getting really excited about this title. Outside of the title itself, I don't really like it being called Black Ops Cold War. I wish it was called Black Ops 5. But nonetheless, a title does not mean a game's going to be good or bad. It just, because the gameplay, the mechanics, story, things of that nature are what dictate whether a game's going to be good or bad. But nonetheless, I wish it was called Black Ops 5. But with that, guys, I want to hear from all of you. What do you guys think about the new modes that are getting introduced to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War? What do you think of some of the, old OG modes continuing? And what do you think that could mean for the future of this title and even the CDL? Let me know in the comment section down below. And for more Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War content and videos, stay here with Zero TV. The hype is building for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War after, of course, the multiplayer reveal was shown to the world. And what I will say, guys, is that there are certainly things that I'm concerned about. There's also things I'm very excited about. The concerns I've already stated in the past, guys, are mainly this heavy emphasis on vehicular warfare. I don't want this to turn into a title that is, just kind of trying to copy what Battlefield has done. Now, I've stated this also, that, a Call of Duty is taking a page out of Battlefield's book, which I believe Battlefield should do the same to Call of Duty. Kind of, instead of having such large maps, kind of make some smaller maps as well that, and have really quick, fast-paced gameplay, which I think could really help Battlefield in the long run. But that's a conversation for another day. With Call of Duty, however, they're taking a page out of Battlefield's book and creating these large-scale maps with vehicular warfare and such. But, honestly, guys, I know it was just a reveal trailer for the multiplayer. The things that concern me, though, is just the simple fact that there seems to be this real heavy emphasis on vehicles. And I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, especially because, we know now that there are a lot of other game modes outside of, these vehicular, game modes and such. But it just felt like there's so much emphasis on the vehicular warfare. And so I just hope that they don't really go in this direction of kind of, copying what Battlefield does really well. Because this is Call of Duty. This isn't Battlefield, right? But nonetheless, there were a lot of pros, though, as well. I thought that obviously the gameplay, the mechanics definitely look to be something pretty amazing. I'm excited about, from a graphics perspective, even though some people think it's a step in the wrong direction, like it's like kind of not really evolving much since Modern Warfare. But to me, guys, I think that for what it is, I like the feel that this game gives you. And that leads us to the sniping aspect. So the question that we're really presenting here today in this segment of the show is, is there going to be trick shotting in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War? Because, guys, look, the main reason why we're even talking about this at the end of the day is because of the significant amount of people going for Phase 5 right now based upon, trick shotting in Call of Duty. And so now, more than ever, now that Phase 5 is here, and we don't know if it's going to be here to stay, like if they're going to end up doing a Phase 5 every year or whatever they're planning on doing in the future, but this is going to rejuvenate the trick shotting and sniping communities in Call of Duty. And so now you got to ask yourself, is there going to be trick shotting in this upcoming title? Because it could really, a lot kind of rides on Black Ops Cold War, for the foreseeable future when it comes to the trick shot and sniping communities. And so what I will say is this. I've stated this in the past. From watching the official, reveal trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, immediately when I saw the map Armada, and you see people, you're able to kind of zip line from one ship to the other, that's going to be utilized in a massive way with trick shotting. And I think there's a number of places even, outside of that map, whether you're talking Moscow, whether you're talking about Miami, you're talking, whatever map it is, guys, even satellite potentially, there's going to be opportunity to trick shot. Now, the question is it going to be a effective? Like, is it going to be something that a lot of people do? Well, here's what I will say, guys. The sniping, you have to look at the sniping in a lot of aspects to look at what could potentially come with trick shotting. We saw FaZe Testy, of course, go for, really, hitting a lot of nice, little feeds and such what in his short span of time playing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, he wasn't trick shotting, but he was sniping, and I got to say, the sniper rifles look really good, guys, and he says that they feel really good as well. They feel a lot better than Modern Warfare, which is really reassuring to myself. Now, you got to take it with a pinch of salt because he's only played for a few hours. That could change over time, but that's already half the battle right there, guys, when it comes to the trick shotting community. Because if you have a good sniping game, then a lot of times that's going to translate to something like a really good trick shotting game as well. Obviously, guys, there's going to be a lot of those mechanics and things of that nature, sensitivities. What are you able to do? Are you able to insta-swap? Are you able to, what is it that you're able to do in this title outside of, whether it's utilizing certain, perks, attachments, so on and so forth, because there's a lot of those things that go into trick shotting. But already, in my opinion, half the battle's already won because the sniping apparently is really good. And I gotta say, it looks really good, at least at the end of the day. But on the other flip side of this, you look at the maps. The maps look to be like, a number of them look like there's real potential here to be a trick shot map, especially Armada. Kind of reminds me of Carrier from Black Ops 2. Miami reminds me of Plaza from Black Ops 2. Satellite reminds me a little bit of Afghan from MW2. So what I'm getting the vibe of, guys, is that these are maps that are constructed for any type of player, whether you're a sniper, a pub stomper, a trick shotter, just a casual Call of Duty player. Whatever it is that you do, these maps look like, just from the outside looking in, look like there's a lot of possibility there, and they're almost for anyone, which is awesome, guys, if that ends up being the case. Because to me, really, guys, I want there to be, every Call of Duty should be good for every type of community out there. And I think that's really important. And trick shotting has not been the same really since, I would say, Advanced Warfare, because Advanced Warfare, even that game was the first of its kind in Call of Duty. And so people really were going for a lot of different trick shots, lots of montages were coming out, team-tages, cams, things of that nature. But ever since Advanced Warfare, we really haven't had a true, trick shotting title. Now, Modern Warfare, we're seeing a lot of trick shots coming out of Modern Warfare because of Phase 5, which is awesome to see. But it doesn't look as clean as it does in, say, Black Ops 2 or Modern Warfare 2. So I'm just hoping that we get a title that is a true return to the trick shotting community, because we know sniping's going to be there. Sniping will be there. Now, how effective it is and such, I listen to guys like Testy, because those are the guys who play this thing in a major way. So him saying that it's really good, it feels really good, that excites me. Now we're going to have to look at the flip side of that, like FaZe Linksy and other people that start playing the title from a trick shotting perspective and really see what they can go for. But do I think that trick shotting is going to return? I do. And because of Phase 5, I think it's going to be thriving in Black Ops Cold War. But let me know, guys, what you all think in the comment section down below. Will trick shotting return in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War? What do you guys think? Let's have a real conversation about it. And for more Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War content and videos, stay here with Zero TV. The question has been asked many times throughout the course of Phase 5. Up to this point, guys, what is the best gaming clip hit at this point in time for Phase 5? And guys, look, for me personally, I've watched a lot of Call of Duty stuff because that's my thing, is Call of Duty, right? But honestly, guys, if we're being totally honest, I've seen a lot of great feeds. I haven't, I've seen some decent trick shots, for the Phase 5 Recruitment Challenge. But the thing about the trick shots, guys, is a lot of guys are still going for trick shots on MW2 and Black Ops 2. And to me, it doesn't feel the same because Black Ops 2 and MW2, every kind of shot has been hit on those games. I mean, you got to do something really spectacular on those games. That's why I think the more recent Call of Duties is what everyone should be going for, because I feel like, I started watching, some of these Modern Warfare clips, and some of them are really good. And, you know, it's bringing out the best in everyone at the end of the day. But this award, guys, to me, right at this point in time during Phase 5, goes to Parallel K. He hit a 135M gauntlet ride. This shot, guys, was very early on in this thing. I mean, this was done on the 4th. This was like the very first shot that really came out. I mean, unbelievable shot. Unbelievable. I mean, we have not seen a better, we haven't seen a better shot, really, guys. And I know it's on Fortnite, but it's just so, it was a really nice shot, guys, in my opinion. And do I think there's going to be others that hit some really insane shots as well? There's been some really great things that have been hit, especially when you talk about kill feeds, guys. We've seen some very good kill feeds in Call of Duty Modern Warfare in particular. But this was the best shot, guys, probably the best clip I've seen at this point. And look, I like Call of Duty way more than Fortnite, but I just respect this from playing Fortnite and seeing, you know, level of difficulty, things of that nature. This was something pretty special. Now, I've seen a lot of guys out there, Cody in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, who's been hitting some you know, really great stuff. Kaiser's been hitting some stuff, Plasma. I mean, there's a number of guys, whether you're talking Fortnite, Call of Duty, that are really hitting a lot. And what I gotta say, guys, is I think the things that are gonna really help you stand out is not hitting the same kind of shots that have been hit in Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 2. I think the way that you're gonna get noticed by FaZe is by playing the most recent Call of Duties, even if that means, you know, World War II, Black Ops 4, of course, Modern Warfare. Those are the games that I think are gonna get you more exposure and more notice, because everything's been hit on those previous Call of Duties way back in the day. So I think it's more important to really focus on the here and now with Phase 5 here in 2020. But honestly, guys, like I said, the award right now goes to Parallel K. And I gotta say, the Parallel guys that are, you know, going for this recruitment challenge are hitting some really insane shots. So big up to those guys. But let me know, guys, in the comment section down below, what's the best gaming clip that you've seen up to this point in Phase 5? Or guys going for Phase 5. It can be Fortnite, it can be Call of Duty, it can be, you know, Valorant, it can be anything. Let me know what is the best gaming clip you've seen at this point in time. And for more Phase 5 content and videos, stay here with Zero TV. Call of Duty continues to raise the bar in a number of ways, guys, and we're going to get into that in this segment of the show, because Call of Duty, I've stated, it is one of the big three, that being Call of Duty, StarCraft, and Gears of War are the big three in my personal opinion. 3 games, guys, that are the juggernauts. I mean, my favorite games of all time, so of course I'm going to be biased about it, but Call of Duty, you could argue, is the biggest game in the world. I mean, it's the best selling every single year. Sure, you can argue League of Legends, you could argue Fortnite, because those are free-to-play games, but Call of Duty consistently is raising the bar. Just because you have to pay for a copy of Call of Duty doesn't mean there's aspects of it that aren't free to play. I mean, the most notably, of course, Warzone is free to play, and now it's become the biggest battle royale in the world. And so Call of Duty is consistently trying to evolve to continue to stay at the top, essentially. And I think, you know, we can look no further than Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. We, of course, got the multiplayer reveal that was shown to everyone. And I think that, you know, some of the things that I really got from it, you know, even though it's somewhat of a concern to me, but the heavy emphasis on the vehicular warfare is something that is another way that they are continuing to raise the bar. Because here's the thing, Call of Duty knows that they are, you know, way, you know, above Battlefield in terms of concurrent players, in terms of sales, in terms of pretty much every way you look at it. It is a much bigger title than that of Battlefield. But Battlefield, guys, is, you know, still a large title that I think, you know, has a lot of potential, but I think that they need to take a page out of Call of Duty's book, which leads me to Call of Duty is not satisfied with just being above Battlefield, as, you know, in terms of net sales, in terms of everything. They are consistently trying to evolve, and one of those ways is by taking pages out of the Battlefield book. And what I'm getting at here, guys, is we're seeing more and more game modes coming out in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War that are going to have vehicles in it. Vehicular warfare is something that they are, you know, really kind of putting into a number of game modes in, you know, in Call of Duty. And I think what it's going to do is it's going to continue to take people away from Battlefield. See, Battlefield, what they need to do is, I feel, the way that they fight back against Call of Duty is by taking a page out of Call of Duty's book. What does Call of Duty do really well? Well, the fast-paced, smaller maps. But even having small, medium, and large-size maps that are more fast-paced, Battlefield should do that. They should keep what they do and what they do best, but also add other things. Add things that have worked for Call of Duty, because Call of Duty knows what they do best. They're doing that, but they're also taking things from other games, like Battle Royale, like, of course, taking, you know, the larger size maps with the vehicular warfare and such. They are absolutely raising the bar, and now it's time for Battlefield, I think, to try to take some pages out of Call of Duty's book, because it's obviously led to immense success for Call of Duty, and they're consistently taking more and more players from Battlefield. Now, sure, Battlefield, you know, the next, you know, iteration of it, whenever it does end up coming out, I'm sure, you know, if they kind of go into a modern or futuristic types style warfare in that title, I think they're going to get a lot of people to at least try it out. But Call of Duty, you can just tell, even from the gameplay of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, it's almost like giving a nod to Battlefield, or it's kind of like rubbing it in that they're kind of, you know, taking certain things, obviously, from Battlefield, and they're showing the world that they're unstoppable. Call of Duty is unstoppable at this point in time. They are doing everything right. They're taking things from other games. They are perfecting what they do. Sure, Call of Duty has its own problems, guys. It's not a perfect game, but there is no perfect game out there. But what they do very well over, you know, with Call of Duty is they know what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, and what they can do better moving forward. And they take those three things and they consistently implement them into new games, into the new seasons, the new battle pass, whatever it might be. And they are consistently, you know, building more and more of a culture around Call of Duty. I mean, we got the Call of Duty League, and now with these individual city-based teams, there are going to be cultures being built around these city-based teams. And you might not see it as of yet, but in the future, guys, it's going to happen. And I gotta say, Call of Duty, like I said, is continuing to raise the bar to other franchises out there. You know, other franchises should really take, and there's nothing wrong with learning what Call of Duty's done so well. See, Call of Duty, though, at the same time, guys, they knew that they weren't as big as Fortnite when that first came out, and some of these other titles, even like CSGO. The idea, though, is you're building up to that. You're growing, you know, at a slow pace, but you're still growing, and over time, you're gonna catch up. It's just a matter of time. And Fortnite, we see those numbers dropping. We see Warzone's, you know, numbers are going up from the Battle Royale perspective, the CDL, the just casual gamers playing the game. It's good. I mean, Black Ops Cold War is going to be the best-selling game again. I would almost guarantee it, guys, because Call of Duty is the best-selling game every year. It doesn't matter. That's culture. That's people that are going out, you know, regardless of what the title is all going to encompass, that are going to at least give Call of Duty a chance, because it is the first-person shooter of our time. But let me know, guys, what do you think? Do you think Battlefield should take a page out of Call of Duty's book? Do you think Call of Duty is the best at taking pages out of other people's books and also perfecting what they do best? Let me know what you guys think. And for more Call of Duty content and videos, stay here with Zero TV. And with that being said, everyone, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of the Phase 5 show. And if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I'll talk to you guys all in the next one. Peace.